All right, here we go again. We're going back on the factory. We're going to do Deer Isle 1 this time. We've been playing on Deer Isle 2. We're going to do a fresh run to the trader. But our main focus, besides getting to the trader, is also finding nails. Been very difficult so far. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Click here to continue. I agree to follow the rules. We can... Let's spawn... Let's spawn in... let's just spawn in Stonington. Alright, here we go. Yep. Let's get some fluid in this. Okay, let's... Started us out this time with a water bottle. It's random, but no knife. All right, let's... Last time we had a soda, a can. It wasn't reusable. And I don't think we even found a water bottle till we got to the trader. So we're going to switch these hot bars around. 4 is where my knife goes. 3 for my bandage right now. All right. Ooh, these have the little red toolboxes. Not today. Should look at the main map to see where the heck we're at. Exactly. Oop, score. Right off the rip. 30 slot backpack. Now, Deer Isle 1, we haven't played on Deer Isle 1 after this recent wipe. It has been slammed with people. I think there's a little more room tonight because it's a weekday. People work today, so they're getting sleep because they probably stayed up too late last night. So they're all asleep now. So we have the place to ourselves. Okay, solar panel kit. That would be good to grab, but that's not what we're trying to do right now. We are going to have to run back towards town. I think that would be the best course of action. We searched that. We searched here. We saw this. This takes a punch card. Not exactly sure what's there. Oh, there is. I don't know if I looked in this barn. Surely I did, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Whoa. What's back here? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll use that as our knife for right now. It's good for silent approach. Sneak up behind the infected and dispatch them without risk, as long as I can sneak behind them. I do believe there's water up here. This garage is, oh yeah. Maybe no other fresh overall those over there. Maybe it's a freshy, ooh, red toolbox. Okay, so we'll take that, and definitely the sledgehammer. We can open military crates with sledgehammers, crowbars, and lockpicks. So those are important items to find. That's all right. Hatchet. That might actually go in the no. We'll start picking up decent stuff, and then we'll drop it as we get better stuff, or the items that we're actually looking for. Let's all right. These buildings are good for the little red toolboxes. Not this one, and there's water. Right. Now, the fruit spawns differently after this wipe. You got to shake the tree versus just walking up and seeing it laying on the ground. And there's a chance that when you shake the tree you get fruit. There's a chance that you get nothing. There's a chance that you get rotten fruit. And like this is not a tree that's going to have fruit, because you'll actually see fruit on it. And we need that because we need food. We are going to look for some fruit. These are garages. See if, nope, no one searched them. Red toolbox. Got an axe. I'm not going to, oh, forget it then. But I will carry this. I'll put this in there, this in there. For now. No, okay. That's an interesting... No. This hoarder pounder knocks the infected back. Man. I'll throw that. Yep, I'll take those gloves. We'll have to circle back around along the coast to find some food or fruit trees, unless we get lucky up here. That might be one there. I don't see any fruit on it. Oh, I do see fruit. Come on. Come say hi. Just going towards the sound. Alright, so we shake the tree. You can see like the fruits on there. For a chance for fruit to drop, and nothing dropped. Server's restarting in 270 seconds. They're doing an update. And she still managed to whack me. So we will have an update here. Hopefully it's not too long. We're going to have the mod update. The factory gear is what we're going to have to back out and update when this happens. And it could be a couple minutes or it could be longer. Oh my goodness. That is huge. Everything goes away at that point. That's a 40 volt, folks. That is a valuable find. Still, I can't carry that, but I do want to keep a knife though. We're gonna find just a regular knife would be better. I think we can carry the shovel in that slot. No. Okay. So we didn't get any luck with that fruit tree. We've already searched all this, right? No. More. No. Okay. Oh, stash. See what happens. Some of that. Somebody will buy that. Another one of those. We're not going to drop this hoarder pounder because we need it to get our Unity crate. And if you've been watching the series on the factory, you know that the Unity crate is what you can take between servers. So anything you have in there you can access no matter what server you go on. That in any vehicle that's in your personal garage. And your personal bankroll, anything in your personal account. If you have a group, anything in your group account you cannot take to the other server. But you can build a base on each server, and you can access your personal account on each server. It stays the same. All right. Let's see. So far, this is one heck of a run. Yep, honk. It's my squeaky toy hammer. All right. Hello. We already have some duct tape. And none of our clothes should be damaged. Whoa, is there something? No, we got nothing, nothing. 10 seconds. Alright, we're going to...
The server is restarting in 2 minutes.
Not get in a safe spot. Oops. Alright, should have paid closer attention and got in there and shut the door. But we're fine. There was no zombies around us, so you typically stay on the map for a short amount of time, 10, 15 seconds, when things like that happen, and then you could have been attacked during that 10 or 15 seconds. So we have to back out of this. We have to go and update the mod. Alright. Then I'm going to go to mods. Type in factory gear. There's factory gear. We're going to refresh that. I'll go take a look. Oh boy. Is that what we have to do? We have to close the launcher, I believe. Yep, we have to close the launcher. Yeah, it starts to download. And that happened way too fast. Like way too fast. It didn't happen. We'll see if this becomes a really short stream. All right, so I think it worked that time. Excuse me. All right, we're going to see if we can get back in there. All right, so the server is down right now because of this update. right. Use our other game launcher. Yep, they're down. Let's see when they come back up. Unfortunate timing. Unfortunate indeed. Okay. Well, folks, I'm going to have to wait to see. Don't want to be impatient, but all right. Some mods were recently updated. That's good. That means that's progress. Let's refresh. Let's go and check Discord because don't switch. Let's see. Because they just had a wipe. If you're familiar with all the servers, or if you're not, it could be challenging when you first get going because you have to repair all the mods. You have to. Okay, it's not really in for. Do what is okay. Don't see that there's a big problem. This is just a standard update. It just happened, unfortunately, when I'm trying to stream. It's not their fault. It's unavoidable. But let's see if we can get in there now. Let's go to our DayZ launcher. Yay, we're back up. All right. It's offline. But it is showing now, which is good. All right. Offline. Let's refresh. Refresh. Come on. So refreshing. Check my chat here in a minute because I've been terrible at checking chat. So we'll do that real quick. Welcome to the live stream. Just had a unscheduled server server update. Be back on shortly. All right. Yep, I hear you. All right, try this again. Where would you go? Oh, no, that's not what we want. Refresh. They're still down. They're showing online. No, they're not showing online. They're showing people in there, but we know that's not true. But we're going to try to get in there anyway. Why not? So now the factory vehicles as well. Okay. They may have just added helicopters. That's a distinct possibility. We're going to close the launcher and see if it... Yep. It's going to... Yep. It just updated. That was a good decision. They're all online. Man, there's a lot of people on. All right. We should be loading in. Barring any problems, we should be loading in. Maybe that's what I should say. So it's a black screen, but don't worry. I'm still here. I'm going to continue on with this really good run. We've already found a 40-volt battery. That's incredible. We need that for the DNA machine. I have one. I have a backup, and you need to have two. Otherwise, you have to wait for one to charge. And then that's only going to be good for one server. And there's 7. Like to have maybe one on Daryl 2, another one on Cherno, maybe one on the extreme servers. Come on, let's go. Let's get in here. Okay, it's unreachable, but it didn't say we had a mod issue. That's good. Let's refresh. Ooh, yep. Back offline. Okay. At least now we know. We have sat here longer than we've actually done anything. I apologize. I did not know this was going to be a thing. Du-du. Okay, come on. All right. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cancel. Still shows offline. Sure does. We could start adding the IPs. Downloads. All right. I don't want to end the stream if I don't have to here. I would much rather all right, we're synced up. So let's go and hit direct connect. And let's add the IP for it because the launcher doesn't seem to be picking up on the auto search. So we're going to add 6 dot 219 dot 92.5. All right. And then it is 2502. Let's connect. Let's see if we get lucky here. Takes it a minute. Well, probably because I have 2 launchers open, maybe. I'll shut them all down. Yeah. We'll just hit play. on the regular. Okay, we're going to pull this over here. Oh, sorry, my bad. You don't like that, huh? That's fine. We'll do old school, take a picture away. Okay. Direct connect. 216.219.92.5. Then here's going to be 2502. Add that to favorites, connect. Let's see if we can get in there. And we cannot. Dagnabbit. Well, what do other streamers do when they have a technical issue like this? They give up? Do they? I don't think so. I don't think so. But we can call an audible for the moment. And let's go over to Broken State. We have a character over there that we are working on. Just did a fresh run. We were at Fishing Trader, did a bunch of fishing. Sold it all. We got a truck so far, Dodge Ram. I think it's got a 6-cylinder in it. You'll know what I mean by listening to the sound of it. It's a little slippery, squishy, slides all over the place. But it is what it is. It was affordable and we got it. And on this server, they don't want you to have to fish for an eternity before you get going. So each fish, well, the good fish, like the sharks, are like 25,000 each, or some ridiculous, ridiculously cool. Let me be clear about that. Amount of money. So you can get up and get going. So we're almost ready to go hit the first area of content. I wanted to set up a base first and have a place to put our stuff, but maybe we'll just go give her a shot. You have to call. See, on this server, they're big on hunting, but they're also huge on some really crazy advancements in content and some crazy Baller Z gear and guns and storage, and there is a progression here that's just insane. And you die a lot. So we, for the sake of clarity, I thought I had $4 million. I have 2.7 mil. pretty good. That was from basically one fishing trip. 2 mil of it was from one fishing trip. Somebody built a fire in here recently. It's not very safe. But if it was at night, well, this is a safe zone, so. Okay. Let's eat. So they've already claimed South Bunker. We don't have a punch card anyway. We have to go run McNeil. So I'm going to have to change this from the factory to Broken State. I should type that in chat. Let me type that real quick. Change servers. Midstream to Broken State due to a deer out update on the factory. All right. Now, let's go. Let's pull out our Dodge. Ram Rebel. It sounds like a V8. Kind of. I won't mute the sound just yet, but that's a V6. Might be a punch card. No. Tricked me. But it is 308. Take 308. So this server you make a lot of money. So they're about to have a restart here too. Just death position. Yeah, because I died. Watch the stream, you'll see. Die often. Oh, I was going to lose it there anyway. It's hard to recover once you start that slide with this vehicle. It does not want to recover from sliding out. Over here. We're currently over here. I don't want to go to the car dealership because that gets us on a bunch of little roads. We'll just swing all the way around. Maybe we'll find us one of those gold elusive. I heard a deer. Saved it. Not for real. At least I didn't turn it around, I guess. help us around. Let's see where we're at. Here, nowhere near it yet. Have such terrible deer fear that I would never even attempt. Never even attempt to do Big Neil with anything. Well, not with anything, unless I had the best gun, best gear. We have nothing. Okay. Let's put this in here. My one mag in the gun. Here's 3 mags. Put a fishing pole in here. Let's fix our knife. Try to unload everything that we don't need to run this. Maybe I'll put one. No, I'll use that. Switch that out. Let's take a vitamin. And we'll put those vitamins in there. We don't need to take in that. We'll take in that. We don't need to take in this water. Or this lighter. Or this ammo. Can't do anything with this meat anyway. That goes in the trash. I don't think that combines. No. Alright. So we can take our this. No, that is my special NBC case, so we'll keep that on us. Would turn into a bit of a disaster to try to get in there to get our stuff back, but it is what it is. Alright. I'm going to take that off. Let's move this here. I should have got vest pouches so I can put my mags in. And a better belt. It's alright. Okay, so I believe they're going to have a restart in 15 minutes. Crap. What does one do? If I tried to call McNeil right now, everyone in chat would go, hey, there's going to be a reset in 15 minutes. You don't have enough time. And they would be right. But we can go find that deer that's running its mouth. It's a yellow NBC zombie. Or is that a bear? That may be a bear. What? The hell? That's a gold. This gun's terrible to do this. I don't even know what to say. Oh, someone just left McNeil anyway. We need a bigger gun. I think they're still running. I don't even hear him anymore. Probably chased them to the edge of where they roam. And then he spawned and he went back. I spawned somewhere else on the map. I missed a great opportunity. I don't think I've ever seen that many. Never seen a white one. Never seen a gold one. saw them initially up over there, because we came through here, walked through here, and they were right over here. I don't think I shot down any of them. This gun didn't do a darn thing to them. Aim wasn't that great either, to be honest. Y'all saw what I saw. Yeah, I didn't go this far. Alright. We will go log off so they can do the update. So we don't get caught. We'll see if we can get back on Deer Isle. I didn't log out in content, right? I wasn't inside there. Let me go back in there. I should have laid down. I should have looked differently when I logged out. Because you're inside the circle that's considered a content area, and that's against the rules. Just want to make sure. See if I'm not thrown way far away now. No, I'm outside. Yeah, I'm outside of it. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Let's let this close completely. PvE. One. Still. Oh, it's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's back up. All right. Hopefully we got all the mods updated. Oh, we did not. Raise factory vehicles. Okay. Oh, we did that. But mods. Factory vehicles. How do you re-download it from this one? No, you can't do it that way. That's fine. Factory vehicles. Hit this. Verify button if it works. Check your Steam client. Verify button. How do you click verify? Okay, all right, okay. I think that worked. Go back to server. Okay. It's loading. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Work, work. Let's go. We can do this. Yes. All right. Right where we left off. Not in a safe position. Perfect. Got our 40 volt, our sledgehammer, and our squeaky toy quarter pounder. Oh, that's right. We were going to go this way. Still, plans haven't changed. Find nails. Get to the trader. Fresh run. Post wipe. We need food. Here, fruit. Here, fruit. I can't tell if that's fruit. No. Leather kit. Not that we need that right now, but we can drop it later if right now let's get food, nails, and save this 40 volt battery. Yeah, that's my tummy growling. This will help. Get some sugar, water. That'll make the food go up and the water. And 6. Ooh, I don't think that goes on anything on my person. Oh, it does. It does indeed. Hold 6 spaces. Put the leather kit in there. Oh, fruit. See if this gives us fruit. Shake this tree. No. What happened to my quarter pounder? find our Hoarder Pounder. Think I must have dropped when I picked up the soda. Which was over here. Oh, what the hell? Is going on? I gotta go back and look at the recording to see where I lost it. Ran over here. I ran out here. Ran over here. Searched here. Shook this tree. Ran over there. Noticed it was gone. What? Oh. So the update. Okay. When I updated Steam, now it's not recording. Okay. Got it. Okay. Now we'll start recording, but I've lost my, and I don't know how. I actually don't know how I lost it. That's terrible. Sure, we can find another one. I know I ran in here. Ran over there. I shook a tree over here somewhere. Started out here. Sure lost it. I am going to get this 40 volt safe. So I pulled that out. I did that. That was there. Pulled that out. So if those things are still there, means my quarter pounder should be wherever I dropped it, right? Right. Okay, I can't waste too much more time about it. I don't know. It's mind-boggling. I had to have dropped it. But we're going to get this 40 volt safe. There's water there. But I've lost it then. Bolts? Yeah. And we can use this as water. Okay, backtrack. Did I drop it in here? No. Could be in this gas station where I found the battery, maybe. Oh. good, folks. And I'm still getting hit up here. One, two, three, four, five, and I killed one. Be lucky. Nothing. Got a horde of police. They open doors. Oh my God, I'm dead. That's what you call getting slapped. Abnormal to have that many come at me like that. But it happens. And we do have a 40 volt on us. We're not dead yet. All right, almost. And then they all just disappear. Now, we're going to save this battery. It's 40 volt. I do not believe I have a gun in here to help me. It shoots 7.62 by 51. This shoots 308. But no magazine. It is what it is. But I can... No. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Could change that shirt. Yeah, we could do that. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I didn't drop my hammer. That it was in my hand when the server had an unscheduled reset there, even though I knew it was happening. I've backtracked. I've looked for the Hoarder Pounder, and I need the Hoarder Pounder to turn in so I can get my Unity crate. So what I've done is I put the valuable stuff that I found, the 40 volt in particular, that we really need in the vehicle. I could just drive the vehicle to Trader, carry on, have a good grind, whatever. But this is a fresh grind. And if I die, I die. I'm hurt. I'm out of blood. I have very little left in my body. But I refuse to just drive to the Trader. I need food. Health is steadily going down. Gonna try to make it. Okay, there's sugar. That'll help a little bit. And our blood is not going up because it's not going to help us to go back there. Even if we find stuff, it's not going to be food related. Food is what we need right now. Try not to run. Really look at what we got going on here. There's a store over there. Salty sticks. Now our blood's going up. That's good. Blood won't go up if you're starving or you're thirsty. If it's in red, those have to be either in the yellow, white. Can't do anything about that. What? Wow. We found a book, which we need for a mission. We need a lot of books. I think there's over 100 of them. But my goodness, we just found jelly. I don't want to. My stomach stomach's full, so we do need to put some water in that bottle. 8, genes are 12. Wow. Food, check. Now, if we can just keep from getting sliced up, and we can get another bandage. Take 2 hands. Maybe then we can see inside of it. No bandage. I mean, another Ivy start kit. It really wants us to have an Ivy start kit. I mean, that'd be good if find saline. Get our blood back faster. Maybe we can find saline out here. So even the buildings close to a hospital will oftentimes have medical stuff. Okay. Doesn't have a magazine, but it has a silencer. I think that's 9x19. I honestly can't. No. Check these houses, and this should be medical stuff. It's 12. This is 15 slots. Alright. $12. Game Boy cartridge Donkey Kong. True classic in the game world. 30 slot. Still good. Friggin' nails. I haven't found nails in this type of structure yet, so that's unexpected. Definitely want to drop those off. Be nice not to see monochrome. Oh, I guess monochrome's better than not seeing anything. I think there's water fountain back over there somewhere. Oh, okay. This shoots 308. Takes 308 Stanig mags. Maybe we'll find a Stanig mag. Gives us 556 and 1 ammo. Shoots 338, but it is. It has no magazine, and we're less likely to find any 338 ammo, more likely to find 308 ammo. But we know where it is. See if we can get some fruits. I think there's water here somewhere. Yeah, water right here. So we got a little bit of that jelly left. That takes up 4 spots, so we'll eat that. That'll free up 4 places. Fill this water bottle back up before I get too far ahead of myself. Need to find another hoarder pounder. See if we can shake these trees and get some fruit. seeing a monochrome sucks. Oh, fruit. That's what we wanted. Now, if we can find a saline bag, really help get our blood back up because it is ridiculously low. Quarter pounder. It's not something that spawns, I don't think. There's a military over there. We can probably get some 308 and a magazine, maybe. I don't have bandages. I screwed up. I killed myself. I have killed myself. All right. Talk about making it hard on yourself. And these are not sterilized. We'll see how that works out. So we don't have a shirt now. Hindsight. That was a stupid mistake. Sure, we can find the firefighter jacket. As long as they'll let us look. without killing us. Really? That's very odd not to find a firefighter jacket. But it is what it is. Move on. We didn't need that shirt anyway. Let's craft some more rags. Hopefully we can find some iodine or alcohol because I think I got very lucky not getting blood poisoning there. Oh. Okay. We have boot loops. That's huge. We don't need that. That is going to give us food for days. Literally. Not joking. I've hardly used any of it. That's what I'm talking about. Our stomach's about to be full. There it is. That's nuts. Come on. He hit me through the wall. You see that? You saw that? He not only hit me, cut me. That's some bullshit. But I guess if I could hit him and cut him, why can't he hit me and cut me, right? I guess because my rags are pristine. We're not getting sick. Dude, I have to change plans here. I have to find a garage. That's a greenhouse kit. That's valuable. Peacoat. We can grab the greenhouse kit. No, we can't. We need to find a garage. I mean, like a gas station garage, I mean. I don't have a chem light. I don't have any of that. There's some military tents back here somewhere. I might be thinking of the wrong place. Yeah, wrong place. Hole. My goodness. It's Disinfector-X. And hold on to that in case we do get a blood infection. Well, psst, yeah. One potato makes 4. 4 potatoes makes 24. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what the math actually is. It changes, multiplies, but it's not linear, I don't think. Oh, okay. Thank you. Airdrop flare. If you're watching the stream, you may be wondering, does that excite him? Because that's airdrop flare. That means I can pop that and that plane's going to fly over and drop a bunch of loot. However, the caveat to that is it's going to spawn some crazy ass critters on us. Bears, werebears, things that we would just have to watch because we couldn't hurt them at all. Like, at all. You need like a 50 cal. You need heavy artillery, good guns to survive an airdrop. Or you need a lot of buddies crappy guns. That works too. The biggest mistake I can make right now is to pop that and go, oh, I just popped that. Look at that. No, that would be bad. Because there's 2 waves of enemies that spawn in with airdrops. There's a pre-wave and an aft wave, and that pre-wave, it seems like on this wipe, is the stronger of the 2 waves. But with that being said, I remember before last wipe, it could go either way. You could get a really easy first wave in comparison to what's going to hit you the next. I don't care about a choke for a shotgun right now. And it's only 30. I actually found 100% choke on this server. Didn't know there was such a thing. I found a 90 before in other wipes, but never 100. And it's got yellow like stains on it or whatever. But so, yeah, it's 100. 44 Magnum rounds. I don't expect to find anything to shoot 44 Magnum, but I am trying to find a chem light. Something to give us light. Because it's about to get really freaking dark. I don't know what an armband does for us. In this case, it does nothing. I mean, in the old vanilla days, there was always be like a long gun up there or something, a shotgun, something. And we haven't found any ammo or anything in there. So I don't know. I don't think it was looted because it was closed. It's freaking getting dark. But there was also no police there. And I'm going to be in trouble if I get caught out here. Good Lord. Give myself for my chance, give a chance for my blood to go up. I have plenty of food and water. I could wait out the night. Or I can... Why is this? I'm gonna have to find out. Anyway, wait out the night. Or oh, there is a gas station right there. I can run south to the gas station. It's pitch black. I got water around me. This is where I was at. I just didn't see this. At least put the stuff I found in the vehicle. The flare, the nails, the book. nice to find mag and ammo for this. And I believe right here or is it right here? Maybe it's right here. There's a little military. It's got 2 containers. It's like a... So this is the fence. There's a guard shack here, guard shack. There's a Connex box here, container, and then one over here. And sometimes you can find stuff in here or in here, but it could be 5.56. It could be, you know, hell, it could be 3.3. It could be just about anything. But to do that at night without a chem light, without any light, would be suicide. We're not about committing suicide. Otherwise, I would have already just done that and started over without these problems, without my blood being gone. From mistakes I'd already made. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to stop streaming, log off for the night. I'm going to log back on in the morning and let my blood get up so you guys aren't sitting here watching me not do anything. And when our blood is at least halfway, or at least where we can get cut one more time, because that's what I would normally do. I would just sit here. Because I have a lot of patience. And wait for my blood to get back up. See, because I have water, I have food, I have sterilized bandit, I have everything I need to survive for what I'm doing here. So normally I wouldn't worry about this flare and the nails getting it in a vehicle. Because I wouldn't do that. Because I would just wait. I would wait for my blood to get up to give myself the best chance to take damage. And right now, because I'm streaming, I'm pushing it. And I don't want to bore you guys. So I just going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to literally sit here and let my blood get at least halfway up. Then I'm going to log off, and then tomorrow I'm going to continue with the stream. And if you guys are home from work and you see that I've already streamed for the day, you'll be able to watch that to see the continuation of this, of us getting to the trader where we need to go. Because that's the whole point of this mission, is to get to the trader, and we'll see what we get there with. But it's going to be an outstanding, insane journey if this is what it's going to be like the entire time. But we're going to survive, we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to save ourselves. We are missing our Hoarder Pounder, which would have gave us a great advantage, because that little squeaky toy hammer man does freaking bang up job and knocking the zombies back. It stops them from engaging you, which is a big benefit, especially when you're dealing with a whole horde like of what we faced earlier, which was an odd scenario. We had six. Was it six? One was armored, police zombies or infected that. I mean, we're surrounded. And I was on top of vehicles and they were hitting me up there. Not throwing stuff at me like rocks, but because some servers have mods that do that, but they were just being able to reach me up there. I was standing on top of this tall wall. They were still able to hit me. Insane. But we survived. We didn't F11, commit suicide, start over. We didn't panic and just kill ourselves. We're still here. We have our loot, but we need to survive this. We're going to have to let our blood get back up. So, anyway, I will. Hopefully, you guys hit like and subscribe. I try to play with honor, even though it is a game. I don't want to, cheap out and take the easy road, because what's the point of playing something if it's too easy? Just hitting F11 and starting over, like I could die right now and respawn, find my way back here, recover all my stuff, and go with perfect health. Why would I do that? I think that's cheating. I can see the benefit of doing it for strategic purposes, but right now that's not what this is about. This is about dealing with this crap that you're given and seeing if you can survive against all odds. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop the stream, let my blood go up, and I'll stream the rest of it tomorrow.